Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are disassembling today. I had a comment on the last video. Thank you again for all the great comments about having too many resources in stockpile can sometimes cause sim speed issues. So, in fact, let me get my handy dandy sim speed window back up. I'm gonna try melting down a lot of our components. Oh, this needs to go. Needs to have a railing. Gotta be OSHA safe, whatever their thing is. Cool. So we've kind of got a lot going for us at the moment. Oh yeah, I was working on getting conveyors up to that floor. So I believe we are about to bust into this room. Yeah. So if we go like so. Yo. And like so. Easy peasy. Get our corner going in there. Conveyor block there. And then I was thinking a cargo container here. Doesn't hurt, right? Just something to... Oh. Well, this isn't airtight at all. That's still doable. Yeah. Ah. I think something should pick... Yeah, I like that. Good, good, good. Cool. Okay. An accessible cargo container there. Just in case. Doesn't hurt to have. Okay, and then another junction here. Of course. And then probably another cargo here. Boom. Okay. Good, good. So now if we come up here, we have access. I don't really want to destroy the top of this, so the real question is, what will we do with it? There's also an experimental jump craft hanging out with us. As long as it doesn't become a problem, I'm all good for it. Oh, and the sim speed is back to normal. Maybe the jump craft screwed us up. Let's delete it. Alright, that didn't make a difference. Well, I guess we'll reload. Nothing else we can do at this point. And once we get into... Or I guess while I'm waiting, I'm going to look at our comments from last time, see what our next thing to try is. Because I don't think the components were the issue here. Because they've been doing nothing but deconstructing since we started. Alright. Once again, we're back. The only other suggestion I really saw was turning these into two separate grids by connecting them with connectors instead of just straight in, which I don't know if that'll make a huge difference, but it definitely is worth a shot. I think that was to solve the shield problem, but I mean, either way. I think the shield is the cause because I didn't have any of these issues prior to building that shield and whatnot. It all happened after that was built. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but to me it's worth a shot at least. Not too sure how this will go, but we'll find out. Well, actually, I want to name them while we have a second. So this connector is not connector 9, it's Hurricane to Serenity. What if there's some way to name this without... I don't think so. Connector 11. Oh, okay. I am still such a noob at Build Planner, but Connector 11. Now I know you are Serenity to Hurricane. And we will lock you. Okay. Alright, so the shield down low. And we can rename you now to Hurricane plus Space Elevator. And now this can be Serenity. Oh, good. Also, I forgot the E on hurricane. Okay, it doesn't say up here that it's different, but it does say on there that it is, so good enough, I guess. Is this on? We'll turn on the bottom shield. Okay, shield's coming up now, and I'm really hoping that was the issue. I'm pretty confident that it was shield related, so if this doesn't work, I'll kind of be back to square one, but it is what it is. I did come up with a contingency plan if we can't figure this out, but we are going to save that until it becomes necessary. Did this ever work? Nope. We'll actually widen this out. Okay, kind of like that. Yeah, I get it, weapon mod, weapon core. I can't use that mod. Heal everything up. I'm thinking let's get weapons online in a couple places, just because my next thing I want to do is get kind of an antenna on top of the tower. I think that'd be cool. Or maybe, yeah, we got a shield, and that artillery cannon will technically work. Let's get the next floor up and running. Right. Kind of thinking a room expanding outward. Oh my gosh. If I could figure out how to place this. There we go. I'm tired of the darkness, so we're gonna try something out. It's our emergency cryo chamber. Heck yeah, it's counting asleep. Alright, that worked. The reason we had to put it down there is because it has to be in planet gravity in order to function. This is great. This is great. Okay. We are going to need more steel plates, though. Beautiful. Now, what am I going to put on this? I don't know, but we'll probably copy it on facing this side, too. Yeah, in fact, let's do an exact copy, basically. So this is already forward one block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what it currently is. Ah, this is still disassembling. Fun fact, if you want things to assemble, you have to set your assemblers to assembly mode. Okay. It's going to be kind of a cool footprint for it. But I think what we need to do now is get this central building built up so that we can kind of see what makes sense. Give it a second to catch up there. Ah, you know, be a great use for these ports on along the wall. More build and repairs, of course. Now we got our own local build and repairs. So if the ship or the base comes under fire, it should be able to take lots of hits and repair those hits. So that's great. Just a bit of a stutter there. Nothing to be alarmed. Nothing to freak me out. We're still good. Alright, now we're gonna top this one off here, like so. Does everyone build like this, where the corners are angled? I started doing this early on in my space engineer's career because of, well, it saved resources, right? Instead of just having a perfect box, you've got multiple blocks that are shaped just much better, and it doesn't take up as much resources, right? This sliver takes up 4 steel plates, while this block takes up 25. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, but just wonder if anyone else builds this way. It does get a little tiresome for me sometimes. I'm like, well, I'd like to mix it up, but I'm just so used to doing it like this that I see no reason to. In fact, let's actually chop you out here because we're gonna need to do regular blocks. Okay, cool. So now we're getting a lot of gray going on. I need to find a new color palette to spice it up a bit, but for now, let's just get a nice ring here. All right, and then how do we want to do the windows? Obviously, we gotta have windows. 2x3. Oh, well, I'm gonna die first, so let's go. Not die. Okay, so we got a 5-block gap. I say we do 2x3s with a line down the middle. Yeah, we can do 3 of them on each side and it perfectly lines up. Sweet. But now we're back to the old full block or half block question. Full block and then a little slope to accent it as a spine. Yeah, I like that. Still well done up, of course, but it's got character. That does ruin my plans for a more elegant system. Okay, hold on. Let's workshop this a bit. I wonder if I can place a Gatling gun there. It's kind of a cheeky. I can. It's a very cheeky placement, but you know, you do what you can. And I think that's splendid. Plus, it helps grant the illusion of a defended platform. Okay, but that's not actually why I put those there. Put those there so that I could. Yeah, actually, we might need that one to go. I feel like we're getting too much of an industrial look again. And I don't think the conveyors with the bars, little grid ones, will make it better. I guess it'd probably just be better to make it symmetrical. Let's do that. Okay, and then instead of this ugly mess, except for it's not really a great way up. Oh, actually it's hidden. I'm just sort of counting on my... Oh yeah, building repairs grabbing it. We're good. We could just go straight up, right? Sort of. It's a little bit of a shame because I liked what we did with that corner, but this will be better all around, I think. Let's see if I got any modded ones that will work. Ooh, turbo lasers. Nice. That's big. Nope. Turbo lasers incompatible. This one doesn't say it's bad. A heavy beam turret. Cool. Okay, so now this can be fixed up. And then I was actually gonna put the vent here now. We gotta plug up all these holes I made. Easy peasy. I'm gonna turn you into a cargo container. Okay. It is a little industrial, but it's also symmetrical. So I'm more okay with it. Right, let's get our airlocks going. Even though this is internal to the base, I like to have a solid amount of airlocks. I do want the conveyors to be able to go through there, so we've got to make it pretty high. That means we've got to merge these in. Shouldn't be too difficult. We can even put another conveyor here, which gives us room for another turret. More turrets, more better. Well, now that I got one other turret to work, let's see what else we can add to the party. You know what? When in doubt, just throw on Old Faithful. Alright. So let's get this catwalk across. Or, not catwalk. I guess maybe catwalk would be a correct term, but basically just a hallway to get us to another section. There's a vessel over there, but I don't think it's closing in on us. In fact, it's running away. Hopefully that's fine. All of our turrets should have ammo and whatnot. Nope, they don't. Ah, that is one of the problems of the connectors, is the turrets I don't think will auto grab the ammo. Maybe I could set it to do that. Well, what we could do is put all the ammo into one box on the ship, or on the station, and then it'll grab it from there. I realize I don't really have a cargo container on this station, besides the one I put upstairs, so we need one down here in the dungeon. At least just to, like, put things in occasionally. Yeah, like, why not right there? Yeah, so now, Gatling ammo, for example, gets pulled into there, and then it just threw it all into those turrets, so that's great. We need more artillery shells. And while I'm thinking about it, let's get a control seat up here. Something we can control the base from. Cool. That'll mostly be used to view the fight. I don't want to jinx it again, but our sim has been stable. Nothing really to report, which is great. Don't have jinxed it. That would be great. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna close these doors, and we're gonna do the same thing over here so that this main compartment can pressurize. Well, new problem is I need to break up the symmetry. You know, we could do more vents. Well, that's open space. That's fine. Alright, so now in theory, close the door and boom. High oxygen, warm environment. We can also see the laser turret up there, which is cool. We got these windows welded up, right? Yep. I don't think it matters too much, but we'll put a vent on here too. Oh. Interesting. Just broke the pipes, which is fine, I guess. Oh, that's a window. Nope, don't place that. Alright, so now I think let's build the airlock door facing inward. Actually, no, that'll cover up the window. I tried my best, but they're not the same. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. I still don't even know what these rooms are going to be. One of them will be kind of a leisure room of some sort, probably. You know, rooms and dining area and recreation. Alright. There's a Reaver Impaler seemingly coming towards us. Let's get to our command station and watch the battle unfold. I just wanted to make sure my construction ship was in the shield, and it is. It's getting further away. I think it's probably gonna leave us be. Yep. It did want the smoke. It's the smartest thing that a Reaver's done this series so far. So, what do I want on the station? I've got kind of a central room with some builder repairs and stuff. The hard part about having everything, all the like refineries and assemblers stuff down there, is that I've got more space up here that I know what to do with. I do need to flesh out this part too. Okay, so this is getting kind of close to the edge of the shield. So I'm going to leave this as the small ship docking bay. Dock. And then I'm going to turn one of those other platforms into basically a large shipyard. It's a little too flat actually right there for my liking. Let's expand it just a bit. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. And then let's add a splash of color on this guy. By splash of color, I mean a black stripe. Yeah. Should we? Nope. Don't like that. No siree. I would love a tertiary color. But also I need the sun back up. So down to our secret cryo. Actually, I think I could do it from my one on the station. It didn't give me the, oh, you're in space message. So let's see. It's daytime, you don't need to sleep. Feels pretty dark, but okay. And let me just test to see if the one down low gives me that same message. Nope, this one did let me sleep. I don't know if it's the time zone or what, but... Or the... the elevation, planet gravity or what, but... did let me sleep, so cool. I'm liking that. We'll put our light little mining ships and stuff up here. In fact, I should probably go get the ship we called the Escape Velocity from down at the Hurricane Station and bring it up here. So let's go visit the old Hurricane Station. It's also good to come back here to confirm that the shield did come up down here. And I also was panic unlocking everything, so I'm glad these ships didn't collapse. Cool. It's been a minute. Glad to see this place. Glad to see all that power generation. It's beautiful. Our hydrogen generation and our unlimited ice. It's also very well defended. Look at all this good stuff. Okay, anyways, we are here. Oh yeah, look, the tanks are half empty. Let's stockpile that, and away we go. Oh. We did an oopsie daisy. Let's check out the damage. Oh, making more. Definitely saw things kind of pulse outwards, like it broke off something, but should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, we're good. All right, cool. We'll push out from the base a bit before going up. It's surprisingly difficult to avoid a space elevator while climbing. Trying to hang out near a bunch of blocks, but not run into a bunch of blocks while climbing, elevation-wise, is kind of difficult. Well, you don't think about how many blocks you placed until you're traveling up next to it. Look at that. Just goes on and on forever. What a journey that was. Oh. I should have turned on dampeners ages ago. Okay. Well, let's do our first landing at Serenity Station using my favorite ship to date on this world, the Escape Velocity. What a beautiful landing, too. And actually, you know what? I probably hit the... I hit the turret with this escape velocity in the shield still. Because when I was down there, there was a little orange dot on the shield icon. Which is probably what happened. It took some damage, or it took the damage for me instead of the ship taking it, which is great. There is one way to test it. I could just try ramming the escape velocity into the station, but I'd prefer not to. All right, well, that's fantastic. So let's get... I think I want this side to be for the larger ships. I don't currently have larger ships, but it'd be good to make an area for them. So more than likely, we'll have no resources, apparently. Gotta remember there's no ups and downs in space, so I might have a connection point here. Actually, yeah, just the two. We can have large ships that park here and large ships that park there. And they can park with side connectors or bottom connectors. So what do I want to do with this platform here? This, let's angle it down, except for I do want to put that connector port in here. And then we'll put a cargo container under here so that if, you know, repairs are needed or whatnot, resources can be accessed from there. All right, now to style this. I'm thinking catwalks. Yeah, there's a scaffolding ladder. What is that, girders? Or is there a scaffold? Yeah, is there scaffold stairs? Actually, probably not. Very interested in these walkable scaffolding blocks. Like, look at that. That looks sweet. Actually, we're gonna chop out you. Yeah, just kind of spitball in there. Ooh, let's add a little more angles to this side. Okay. Something like that. So, yeah, you can climb this ladder here. Oh, is this upside down? Yeah, if I... Oh yeah, no, it's just the arrows at the top and the bottom. Oh, it's to signify a floor. Cool. But yeah, so basically you just like get to this arrow and then hit F and bam. You're on here. Idea of this is park a ship here, and then if there's a door by your connector, then you can get out and walk along here. I don't think this is practical, but it does show, you know, a little bit of thought. And that should be enough shield to cover ships in that vicinity. And I already hate this, so I'm gonna re-engineer it again, so I'll be right back. Alright, scaffolding iteration Mark II. I think towards the end, especially with this stand here, I kind of got into the more is less trap, but yeah, so what I've done is I've doubled up so you can climb up either side. I realized it was kind of one-dimensional, but basically once you get up to this floor, there's a whole area to walk around on to pick which side you want to go on. Then there's conveyor walkways that lead to cargo container here for supplies without having to go all the way down. And then this one that leads up to there. That connector, and then of course there's... In fact, wonder if we could just... I thought I was done, but yeah, what if we somehow attached... Oh, like this. Just like a little... like that. And... like that. Cool. Actually, I think they make a half scaffolding block as well, which would work. I rarely use half catwalks, so it'd be nice to get one with the wall facing the right way. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oof, chef's kiss. Truly magnificent. I don't think the ladder works. Like, you can't just jump out, but it's not that hard to fly up one more level. Okay, here it is, Mark III, final iteration. Looks stunning. Looks industrial, but that's kind of what I was going for. So, okay, and that one's been capped off good. This will be turned into, like I said, crew quarters and recreational related stuff. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else here technically. Might not hurt to put a build and repair maybe right in there. I'm kind of giving up on worrying about the left and right directions on this guy, but as long as the conveyors match up, like I'm happy. I think I grabbed all the small steel tubes. Let's just produce a couple of those. Well, okay. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it for this episode. I'm loving where things are going. I'm also loving that we haven't had sim speed drops for at least an hour and a half now, ever since we reloaded. Got this awesome conveyor system for docking large ships. We got our small ships over here. Oh, I was adding splashes of color and then only got as far as 2 lines. But yeah, it's kind of a gray blocky thing at the moment. This has a window, right? Yeah. But yeah. It's all... Oh, that needs to be fixed. Hold on. Can't end the episode with it looking like that. Okay. So that's fixed up now. Great. This guy's good. So I'm thinking is our agenda for next time. In fact, I'm going to get rid of the sim speed now. That doesn't matter. Is to get this level built up. Let me know what you guys want to see in this recreational area. Thinking basically everything that's, you know, superficial and has no real use. Though if you can think of a good use for your suggestion, I am all ears. But yeah, like I said, I'm thinking dividing it into a couple rooms, one with beds and stuff, another with like kitchens and maybe like a dance floor or at least entertainment system area. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this guy. We'll get this room built up next episode, and then it'll be time to build our ship. I mentioned it a couple episodes ago, but I spent a couple hours retrofitting a ship from the workshop that I really liked into something of my own. So we're going to get the blueprint up, and then basically we'll let it build itself because we got these bad boys ready to go. I have the range extended pretty far. I think it's it's a little ridiculous, but so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll have 9 nano things building the blueprint for us. So should be pretty easy and also impressive to watch. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to reading your comments and suggestions down below. Hope you guys have a great day.